Back again.
Back again.
-1, isn't it?
It's cold. We've had this little heater on, but with this space,
never
isn't quite a space. That's like a small space heater. We need a big space.
You have to stand right in front of it. Anyway, more progress on the Celica for you this week.
Got good news.
Good news. Always good news. Little delivery. Got a load of Super Pro bushes for the arms and all over the car basically. But we've also got some, these were not custom, these were specially made.
He makes them himself.
I think so, yeah. This geezer here.
So
BRD Brooks Racing Dev.
Yeah, so
I think he saw us on the Celica page asking about he told us that he could make them for us and saved us.
And he can supply these Super Pro bushes as well, which GT4 Play do, but we made a saving between the two, about 80 quid, so that's...
So it's all worth it, goes into some other bits and bobs. So we're going to get them all installed into the rear subframe and everything like that, and then we can start bolting things back on again. We
will say one thing, GT4 Play did send sweets.
Yeah, we thought we'd send sweets, but it's just bushes.
And I've made a cock up on my behalf, haven't I?
Yeah, so Stokes ordered the fuel lines about 3 weeks ago, and we were wondering why they hadn't turned up yet. Turns out he didn't put his address in properly on the payment thing, so they were just going to someone's house in Lichfield, not anyone in particular.
Don't tell them where I live!
So, it's corrected that now, and they have sent them out today, which is Wednesday when you're watching it, well, when we're filming this. Whether they'll be here by the end of the week.
You'll see.
So what we're going to do, me and Dave are going to get busy reassembling the rear subframe, get all that ready to
get all that lot unwrapped in, yeah?
Yeah, so there's obviously a load of stuff on there, some front, some back. We did want to get the fuel lines and the brake lines fixed back up, so they're out of the way.
We can do that.
But I think with the braidage, you can kind of feed them
through.
Yeah, you can
feed it through. It's just the actual brake lines, the copper brake, you can't be feeding that.
And then we'll see how good Stokes' little bending manoeuvres were.
And I think, I did have an idea, didn't I, Jack? Do you want to just show us?
So we were going to put a little bit of heat shrink wrap on the brake lines.
Where did you put it?
I don't know where to put it.
He's chucked it.
Anyway, you know what shrink wrap is anyway.
Yeah, like what you put over wires.
But because of the, basically we can't get it on the brake lines.
Oh, mate.
So I think we're just going to paint them.
Oh, that's you boring fuck out of me,
Can't swear with it.
Anyway, enough boring, let's get started.
If you want to tag it, Dave's here at 3 minutes 14 seconds.
Yeah, he's fan base.
Whoever's Dave's real dad, we're going to send off a DNA test if you want to do it. So give us your name and address.
Yeah, you some child
You got
support.
any illegitimate kids?
I don't know why you're trying to use me to try and get yourself a bit more fan base, Jack.
Anyway, should we get cracking?
Just so everybody knows.
Oh, here we go. So everyone,
3 bushes my way. 1 bush Stokes here. We've got a witch here.
He gets lucky, mate.
I do not get luck. Remember when you said we don't want this press?
It's come in handy, isn't it?
No, it has, hasn't it? A few things pressed.
Oh, it's a burden. It's a burden on society, this place.
So,
Dave's right again.
this is snapped. Have a little look around the back. Stokesy, I've got to weld the nut on. I picked up a set of grips. No, that won't work. Yeah, not if it snaps.
How does he do it? It snaps with a nut on the end, and he's undone it with a pair of flipping grips. Or Dave's tightened it too tight. Instead of undoing it, he's tightened it and snapped it.
See how there's always a negative?
He's correcting his own mistake.
See how there's always a negative? See how there's just... I've done it apparently. I might not even have undone it, but because I've done that, it's my fault.
Right, so this bush you can get brand new. I think it's a couple £100, but you can get. I mean, they do an uprated, and I think the guy who we had the bush kit off, BRD. Basically, they do an uprated version of this, so you can send them your old one, and I presume they cut out the existing bush and then fill it with a. What are they called?
Polybush.
A polybush.
Yeah.
A polybush replacement.
Yeah.
Because apparently even standard they're not that good, but this one looks good.
It's in okay condition, isn't it? I know
it's going to be standard, and we're not going to. Oh, we are going to launch it a bit, you know.
We're not. It's sold straight away.
If I stick, do I work for them? If that's on my top.
Dave has it on his chest. You have the hat and the.
So yeah, we're just giving it a spruce up.
Unfortunately,
it's quite easy to access if it does go. It's literally on the back of the. Well, I say this.
BDM never sent them no sweets, though, did they?
BDM, get the name right, Dave. That's where you've gone wrong. GT4 player, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah. You're doing there, Jack.
Making a mess of everything.
You stone chipping.
Oh, we did try and do some. What's it called now? Heat shrink.
Yeah.
We should have heat shrunk it, then bent it. Actually, what we should have done is bought brake line that was the right colour.
Yeah.
But, obviously, we learn from our mistakes. Right, mate, off camera, you've been busy, ain't you?
Yes, remember our tank straps? They're in decentish nick, they're just a bit, you know, rusty and crusty, but we're going to clean them all off. But where the plastic tank guard kind of goes on, they more or less all broke off bar one on both the straps where it holds that plastic case on, and that just completely ripped off. So you can get brand new tank straps from, I think, GT4 Play, but they're about £300-400, which is fairly hefty, do you know what I mean? Considering the strap itself is okay. So I was in two minds of how to do it. I chopped that out to get the bolt out. I was going to put a plate in there, and then I thought this is a bit, you know, ropey. So got a bit of flat steel. I've kind of traced out and marked out all the little bends and whatnot and cut it all out so that when that's then bent all into shape, it turns out like that. So it's more or less, give or take, what it is. You don't see it, you don't see the straps, the plastic cover goes over, it's all covered up. So my plan is now, I can weld up them little corners, drill a hole, tack a nut in on the inside, basically how it was, and then tack that onto the strap in the same position, all good, painted up. It should be okay.
Hopefully, it looks good anyway.
Yeah, I know it's taken me a few hours to kind of do this, but at the end of the day, if the strap was completely rotted through and broke, yeah, we'd have to buy new straps. But you know what I mean, just for the sake of, and we want to put that cover back on. We don't want to leave it off. So I'll crack on with this. Get more down, I'll get one strap all done and painted, and we can show you the difference then, can't we? Got them all welded up.
Couple
Lovely.
of strap-ons.
Yeah, so tank strap. I'm going to stone chip these now, and then we'll get the tank on.
Tank on, and then
Tank
some,
on.
maybe some brake lines. Dave's feeling ropey, aren't you, Dave?
Yeah.
Look at me. Ropey Dave. this is my favourite part of every build. Not that I've been involved in many of them, but
And we haven't completed any of them.
Well, no,
Oh,
we had a taste of this in the Sierra, didn't we?
Yeah.
Bolting all the running gear back on.
And then it disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah. But as you can see, we've got through lower arms on the front. They're not fully on yet at the moment, but the main thing that we were concerned about, or a bit not too sure, was the brake lines, because we've never done them before and it's such a funny shape. We were kind of hoping they were going to go back on all right, but I think they look pretty good, to be honest.
They seem to run down right.
Obviously they're missing the fuel lines at the minute, which we're going to do after, and then there's like covers that go all over this anyway.
The reason we're missing the fuel, we haven't done the fuel lines, we haven't got them.
Yeah,
so
we've not from a different country for some reason.
yeah.
But this is the main bit that we've got to back on today. It's all looking brand spankers, very satisfying putting all these brand new looking bits and bobs back on.
It's
The fuel tank, the heat shield, everything.
I mean, that's my little handiwork there, which is going to get covered up with
so this will be a big plastic.
There's a big plastic cover up there.
Yeah. So that's got to be cleaned off, and then we can put that back on. But it's all gone back together so far really nicely.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks like a brand new car, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, I've got to do the end of the brake pipes when we get all them sort of bits.
Yeah.
But
There's a few little bits. We're not fully there yet. There's still more to bolt on, obviously, but what we've
I'm
done
trying
so
to
far,
capture the newness. It's just
it's hard to see.
yeah.
But yeah, with all the new bushes and everything like that, everything's just sliding back on, going on real nicely.
Yeah.
The only thing, and we're never going to go nut and bolt restore anyway, but we've tried our best just to polish up all the ends of the old rusty bolts that we've used, and they look pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we might even, once it's all on, maybe go over them with a touch-up pen or something like that, just to make them look brand new, like the rest of it. But so far, what we've got on, I think it looks pretty mint. I'm really, really happy with it.
No, this is the thing. When you get to this sort of stage, like you've done that, like Jack was saying, if you put some rusty and old on, it sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it?
But I think everything's paid off, and like Stokes says, even the magnolia underneath, it's been broken up by all these black bits, silver bits.
Well, you imagine
Once
that.
the exhaust and everything's on,
Exhaust is on, prop shafts on. Do you know what I mean?
you'll be eating your dinner off it, mate, I'm telling you.
Like I said, it's a shame it's all underneath. Why do we do this? We do
Well, what we're going to do when it's done, we're going to get there's a couple of little things in the bodywork. We're going to get that sorted, give it a proper good polish, clean, everything.
The bodywork
It's going to
wise,
look mint. It's going to look absolutely
yeah,
mint.
it's really tidy. So,
But as you see, we've made a big dent. I know it doesn't maybe look that much, but there's a big dent in the pile of bits of.
yeah, we've got some bits left over down there,
Yeah.
but the gearbox will be on the engine when that's
a lot
all
of these
done.
are old bits as well, like
Yeah.
the brake discs and all that.
We've got new brake discs coming.
Got new dust covers for the shocks.
That's the old clutch. Yeah, we've got dust covers coming. I think
There's
from
still more to
Japan.
do. There's no doubt about it, but we've made a massive dent in it, and it's so good just to be able to get everything bolted back up.
So what are you
again.
going to say to him, Jack?
I'm going to say like and subscribe, and if you've not already seen, I'm on TikTok now. I'm a mega superstar.
Yes.
But it's a bit of a
No. We're on TikTok, but Jack knows how to work it, so he's the man behind
Stokes
it.
hasn't got it downloaded, so he can download it as well. But it's a little bit of a different look at what we've got going. So
Yeah.
if you want to go over there, go and have a look and have a like. But we'll see you next week anyway. I did say like and subscribe, didn't I?
Yeah.
Did it twice then. Since I said it twice.
Yeah, you're
We'll
right.
see you next week.
Ta-ra.